everybody. We're going to do a day in the life of being me. I'm going to start by going to my, I go to where we're going to be using for this thing, my Costco B-Stock liquidation. Okay. I can obviously show you how to get an account there. You'll need a tax ID and all that stuff, but there's a few things we can do to get around it. Now, as you guys know, let's look at my account. Okay. And we are going to look at my orders. And I've gone over this with you before, but I just thought you'd like to know or like to see. Let's go and let's see how many, in my last 48 orders. So I'm going to scroll down to everything in December of 2022. So here we have December. So we start with the chest freezer picture. Okay, that was created on December 29th. All right, then I've got this guy. I'm going to scroll and scroll and scroll. These are all the orders that I actually purchased. Okay, so I'm going to start from December the 1st. Okay, so again, I paid what? Here's about $1,000. Then on December 6th, there's another, so that's $2,500. So I'm at $3,500, $45, $55, and that includes shipping. So $5,500, $65, let's call that $7,000 that I spent. $8,900, $9,500. 95 plus 5,000 is what? 14,500. Let's call it 15. Let's call that 19,000. 20,250, 21,250, 22,250. And then let's see, 24,000. Let's just call it 25,000. We'll just not even count this one in for the cap. 25,000 plus 4 is 29,000, 30,000, 32,500, 35,000, 36,500, 37,000, $40,000, $40,000, 41, 42,000, 43, 44,000, 45,000. So 46,000. So just to show you that in the month of December, I spent $46,000 on Costco alone, on Costco B-Stock. So obviously I like their product quite a bit. Just to kind of show you, this was 2 pallets of bed and bath. I'm going to see if there's anywhere I can show you 1 pallet. You remember that we went into the sheds. I'll give you an update there, but I did make, money on, these 2 sheds. Plus I have 1 more. So, that did make a nice margin. So I've got video on that. So this one's just 2 pallets of speakers, home components and speakers. This one's got 53 units. So that'll be easy for us to go over. This one's got 24 units, even though it's 4 pallets, they're bulkier items. So, I'm going to pick this one. Okay. This one, because they are chest freezers and stuff, I might've paid a little bit more than I normally would have. So let's go ahead and look at that. Just to first show you a quick, this is what they showed at Costco. They said it's going to have this kind of stuff on it. This is an actual picture of one of the pallets. You can see that that's a bunch of chest freezers. I like them because they're easy to test. You just plug them in, you put a cup of water, same thing with these little mini fridges, and you make sure that they get cold. That's, the proof is literally in the pudding. You can actually drive it over to the person you're selling it to if you don't want to meet at your house, and it's still frozen on the sides. They can clearly see that it works. So they're easy to test. So I definitely like that. They can feel the wall and know it. So let me get back here, okay, and show you again. 24 units with a retail price of $6,200. Let me go to view invoice. All right, so as you can see, I actually paid it. All right, and I'm here in Reno. It's not really what I wanted to see, but okay, so let me go back here. How about view order details? Okay, here's what I wanted. I want to show you that I paid, there's a little service charge, all that stuff. I paid more in shipping than I paid for the pallet, but that's, the way it goes. It was 4 of them. So I paid a total of $1,284. Now I also paid a wire transfer fee. That's about $30. So I'm just going to say that we paid $1,300 on it. So let's talk about it. $62.60 on Costco prices generally means, if you'll bear with me, and I'll show you all this, that the national average is going to be about $7,000 retail. So $7,000 retail times 20 cents on the dollar means that my budget would have been about $1,400, and I spent just over $1,300. So we're right in there. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the manifest. I'm going to open this file. I do stuff to the manifest to make it a little bit more user friendly to read, but just the same, these are the Costco item numbers, so you can find them in the Costco catalog. If you don't have a Costco login to see the pricing, it's fine because you have the pricing here. But so as you can see, we got 8 of those chest freezers, and they're good sellers, and there's their retail, right? So and that's their extended retail. So let's just see, just to give you an idea, and you can see if this rings true for you. Go away, whatever you are. All right, so these things retail for $270 at Costco. So they're probably about $300 appliances. Let's go see what this chest freezer is going for in real time. I'll go. Just because you got it at Costco doesn't mean that it's not for sale at Lowe's, Amazon, all of those stuff. So there, of course, there it is at Costco. So you can get in there and get the images. So let's see. It's a Medea. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Medea just freezer. Okay. You saw that it's a white chest freezer, and we know it's 7 cubic feet. All right. So let's see what it is on Lowe's. All right, so at Lowe's.com, it's $250. So plus tax is going to put that at about what, $270. So, about what we paid. Let's see what it is on Amazon. Okay, and on Amazon, it's $350. So you can see that if I'm calling it an average national retail of $300, you can see where I'm getting that number. Okay, so I just wanted to do that to you to prove that, again, this is not me making it up. This is literally what I built a business on. So if we are guessing this retail at $300, and also with all of this data, too, I'll be able to, show you how to do all this. It's taken me years to learn, but it won't take me that long to teach it. So if that was 300, so then 300, and then I'm going to times that H2 times I2. Okay. So that's what I think. Oh, it's mad at me because I didn't put that in there. All right. So again, $11.99. So we're going to call this a $1,200 national average. $639 is probably about a $700 average retail. $250 is probably about $275 on a national average. Costco's cheaper. That's why everybody goes to Costco, right? So $199 is probably like oh, sorry. No. Don't get mad at me. I apologize. So $225. This one's maybe $165. This one might be, let's say, $110. This one, let's call it $240 on a national thing that I just proved to you, right? So, and again, we're not asking these prices. Don't worry about it. We're going to give people a great discount anyway. So this guy at 170, I'm going to call him 200, and this guy at 160, I'm going to call him 175. Fair enough? All right. So this is what I believe to be the national average retail of those pallets we bought. Come on, buddy. Okay, I don't like decimal points. I don't want them, but sometimes Excel messes with me. It's all right, though. All right, I'm going to sum this. All right, so again, $6,795 is the retail value of that pallet. And obviously, sometimes things are missing. Often things are dented, or, and some of them are going to be non-working units. It does happen. These are returns, but that's the retail value in a perfect world, right? And let's just say that I'm going to do this. I'm going to insert. I'm going to insert. Okay, and I'm going to say that we're going to try to sell them. Let's see what happens if we put them at 60% of what we say our national average is. Let's start moving some of this because my tails get very long, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so now I'm going to do K2 times L2. All right, so then you'd obviously want to make it a cutesy little price, but that gives you an idea. What I mean by that is, for this, I would probably call it 65. 105 is probably fine. For 99 is fine. For the most part, these are okay. I might change this to let's see if she gets mad at me. I might change that to 150, and I may change this one to 70. $100. So let's see. So then if I times that by the quantity of each, and again, I used to cry over zipped folders and data. This, might seem daunting, but again, I can show it to you. I can pre-make it for you. It's just once you know, you know. So, all right. So then just to give you a really rough idea of me doing this on the fly, in a perfect world, this is how much we sell this stuff for. Okay. $4,097. Now, if I am wrong and we have two chest freezers didn't work, or one that's dented in the front, we had to wheel and deal on it, or we just, got tired of stuff. Let's say that we, didn't get this price, but we got, through discounts and whatever else, that we got that down to $3,000 that we took back in. Can everybody agree that that would freaking happen? All right. So $3,000, they are still getting a great deal. These end users still got $6,800 or $6,000 worth of stuff for $3,000. You're still providing a good deal when you sell it. But let's go back and look and see it. Remind ourselves what you bought it for. You paid $1,284 plus a wire transfer fee. Okay, $30. All right. Let's also say that you put it on a credit card, so there was a fee involved with that, and you had to pay for the month's worth of interest. Let's just say that that adds another $65. And let's say that you lived in an apartment, so you didn't have any room to put all this stuff or whatever, so you had to rent a storage unit. So let's say that that's, $100, and you had, $21 for a day that you spent at the damn storage unit, so you bought yourself lunch. I don't know. That's $1,500. Again, as I just showed you, at wheeling and dealing, you made somewhere between $3,000 and $4,000. So in that one truckload of 24 items, and this is nice because you can list it just one time because you have 8 of them. And again, if somebody wants to wheel and deal, you can say, I can't do it on that one, but one of them has a big dent but works fine. If they want a discount, they can go off that. There's tricks that I will show you how to do. And again, everything's legal, everything's good, and these people are saving money on these deals. So that's just kind of to show you how on one pallet, I'm confident that you'd walk away with $1,000 in profit. You may walk away with $1,500 to $2,000 in profit. I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't know what the condition of the stuff is when it be there. But for the most part, Costco's prices are already fierce. Their product is pretty good. They only really concentrate on best-selling items because they don't carry a million different things. They carry a million units of one type of thing. And so they don't go after stuff that's not really, really in demand. So the Costco's my current favorite, and where I want you to learn at least the ropes in Costco so that you can base everything else against that, so that if you deal with a new supplier and they're not, and things feel different, you'll know that this is, as far as what I do, Costco's, I don't know if I should say the gold standard, but it's as legit as this game that we are playing is. It's still sort of an unregulated wild, wild west, but I've done it all and seen it all. So I will be able to walk you through that. And everybody knows, let me tell you a little secret. Everybody wants a chest freezer for the garage. Okay. Everybody wants a cool ass bottle, holder. Everybody wants a little mini fridge for their office. Not somebody, y'all. Everybody. Okay. Everybody wants one. So it's fun. And again, you're going to want to buy stuff that's fun for you. So that whole point, one thing I wanted to look at was yesterday I went in and I placed some bids. I bid pretty aggressively because I don't really need anything right now. So I bid like 15 cents on the dollar, and it's always going to be like this. You win some, you lose some, right? Winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing. I don't really care, no big surprise that they, bid the hell out of me on the, TVs, but, somebody might be buying 2 of these for themselves and then just selling the other one so they can afford a lot more than me because they don't need to make any money, but I'm running a business here. But see, on this one, I was willing to bid $2,500 because I had to count in freight. And somebody outbid me, and that's cool. If I won every bid, then I'm doing it wrong. You want to make sure that you win some and lose some, but they do offerings every day. So this ends at 2:00 right now. It's 12. So that's 2 hours away. You can see that this one I've only been outbid by a little bit. Let's see. This one, I'm still winning, so there's no need to go up because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Coffee pods I will bid more money on. I don't think it's an item that you'll really care about because I don't know, unless you're doing a swap meet or putting it in somebody else's retail store where they sell non-competing stuff. You can see that I spend more money than I normally would on coffee pods. But look, somebody outbid the crap out of me. They've doubled what I'm willing to pay because they know it sells for retail. But if I bought that and then paid for the shipping, I may get 3,000 back, but I don't give a shit about breaking even. I mean, here's one that I think that you would like quite a bit. This is floor care. I'm going to click on this one for you. Okay, I'm going to go unit retail. Hang on one second.